Podcast. I'm your host, Pierre Sledge, and welcome to the show. Thanks for spending this time with me. And I'm doing wrong. This is wrong. You can't talk about black women's hair, but I'm going to attempt to do so. Okay, so what we have here is in a country called Cote d'Ivoire, which is previously the Ivory Coast of Africa. That's going to be the west side of the country. They're having a beauty pageant, and they decided that they wanted to change some of the criteria that they had in previous years. The three things that they changed were height requirements. They lowered it so you can get more contestants. The other thing was, I'm forgetting something. It was height, age, I believe. They lengthened that to let more contestants come in as well. And the big thing, of course, which is supposed to be the controversial talking point, is that they changed the requirement that you have to have your natural hair, no wigs, no weaves. This is outrage. I read a lot of comments that were just going off, how they just, they're tired of people trying to gatekeep their hair and all that. Don't really know where that young lady was from, but okay. But I did read a whole lot of comments in favor of this. Applause, emojis all over the place. A lot of people don't have a problem with it because it's just like any other pageant. They have their criteria. Their criteria is in other pageants where you can't be married. You can't have any children. Every pageant has criteria that must be met. I don't really see this hair thing as an issue because, I feel like we've been talking about wanting to get out of the Euro standards of things, the European beauty standards, things that have to do with our authentic selves. That's the new line. My authentic self and my truth. I hear that every single day on the internet. But this is us being our authentic selves. I think this is actually one of these moments. So they even previously had a winner who had very short hair, and they want to promote natural beauty of Africans. And there's nothing wrong with that. I don't think that's a big deal. They're not telling everybody, look, you got to change your hair. They're just saying, hey, everybody in this pageant must have real hair. I don't know why hair is such a big deal in this country. I'm not sure it's as a big deal in other countries as it is here. I just wanted a woman who looked good. It just so happens none of the ones I dated had it. So unless they had it really good, but nah. So I never went for it like that. Not to mention that we were coming up in a time, the late 80s and early 90s, where you got Anita Baker, you got Halle Berry, you got Toni Braxton, all with short hair, looking fantastic. I loved that. I really did. Hell, that's probably what I really would have been looking for as a girl who had a haircut like that, because I thought those ladies were beautiful. But I digress. It's just, for me, my take is that I don't see a problem with this. If this is what certifying agencies, committees, and all this is what they do. They put the criteria in place and for what they want to do. Our beauty pageants here also have, certain criteria that must be met that I've already mentioned. This is no different. I don't see this really being that much different from, I don't know, I kind of liken it to the bodybuilding thing where you have natural competitions versus non-natural ones, where you can use performance enhancing drugs or you can use certain supplements that you can't use in what's called a natty. It's a natural show. So a lot of people are going to push back about this. Hey, this is an African country that's trying to promote natural hair and natural beauty. Come on, we've been crying about this for a long time, and here's a place that's trying to do that, trying to get off the European standard, and say, hey, this is us. This is what we do.